everyone, in today's video we are going to talk about filter function with anonymous parameters. So the question is, what is anonymous parameter? So this dollar sign represents anonymous parameters. So this single dollar sign represents value where double dollar sign represent index in filter function. So let's understand a filter function with anonymous parameters. So here in this example, I have taken this array where I am filtering out those records which have the index greater than 2. So this is the array we have got. So this is the criteria. So what we are doing here, we are just checking if index is greater than 2. So these $2 sign represents index. So filter function iterating this array one by one. So for each iteration we are checking index. So in first iteration index is 0, right? So index is 0, it means this 11 will not get included in this output array. Likewise, uh, this element 4 will also not be included in this output array because 4 is at index 1, 11 is at index 0, and 3 is at index 2. So likewise 3 is also not included in this array because we have condition index should be greater than 2. So 42 is at index 3. That is why 42, 53 and 46 has included in this output array. So that is how you can use anonymous parameters. Likewise, we can have one more condition, that is we can check for values, like if value is greater than 40. So now we have two condition. One is for index and the second one is for value. Here this single dollar sign represents value. So it is same like in each iteration now we are checking index as well as value. So this single dollar sign contains value 11. In first iteration this dollar sign will contain value 11. So 11 is not greater than 40. So that is why this 11 is not included here. So like 42 satisfies this condition, right? Because 42 is greater than 40, likewise 53 and 46. So only these three values satisfying are these two conditions. That is why we are getting this output array. So that is how you can use anonymous parameters like double dollar and single dollar, where double dollar represents index and single dollar represents value. So this is the one thing. We have one another example. It is here. So this is one real-time example. That is how you will get some real-time scenarios in your development. So what we are doing we are just filtering out those records which has error is equal to null. So basically we have this users array containing an object. So you can see this array containing two objects, object 1 and object 2, and we have this error key and other keys and as well. So what we are doing, we are just filtering out those records or that object or which has error key null. So what will happen, like filter function will iterate over this users array. So in first iteration it will uh, pick this first element. So in first element it will check if item dot error. So this item contains this value, this complete value. So inside this value we are accessing error. So the error is not null here. That is why it will not pick first, or it will not filter out first ele- element. So likewise it will in second iteration it will pick this second element. So in second element it will check. So in second iteration this item will contain this complete object. So inside this complete object here, by this syntax we are accessing error. So the value of error is null. So that is why in second iteration our condition is getting satisfied. That is why we are getting this object as an output inside an array, because we know like filter function gives output in the form of an array. So uh, something like that you will get some scenarios or situations where you can use filter function. So that is it from this video. We'll see you in next video. Till then, bye bye.